Hi guys, so today I'm going to be demoing my Agora eye edit box. So it features these amazing 6 products. I'm going to show you how to create this really nice romantic pinky eye look, perfect for Valentine's Day. So if you did want to see how I created this look, then please continue watching. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this eye look with this palette, which is the Lorac Pro, the Chocolate Box palette. So this palette is actually featured in my Agora edits box. So if you check the link in my bio, I have a link to my whole edit box, which features amazing products all specifically for the eye area, especially in this time of the pandemic. It's really cool to focus your makeup more on your eyes, as this area is going to be covered. So if you did want to check that out, please have a little look at the little link. Yeah, if you want to see how I get this look, then please continue watching. So I already have my eye primed. I've used the 24-hour eye base by MAC and also the Paint Pot in Soft Ochre just to give me a nice light base. I'm going to be first going in with our blending shade on a nice fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using the colour Toasted for this one. It's a nice pinky sort of warm tone, so we're just going to brush that through the crease to help blend everything. Next we're going to go in with this beautiful colour called Raspberry Ganache. I believe that's how you say it. I think that's a dessert, right? It should be. So I'm going to take that on, still a fluffy brush, a little bit more dense, but I'm just going to take that a little bit deeper into the crease now. Beautiful. I'm just going to go back with that little toasted colour and just blend that again. You'll want to go back and forth with a smoky eye just to make sure everything's really blended and saturated in colour. Beautiful. So I'm going to take a slightly deeper, denser, fluffy brush, and we're going to go in with the colour Divine, double chin there, with the colour Divine, which as you can see is a darker kind of version of the Raspberry Ganache. So we're going to take that into the outer corner more so and blend it into the other colours. So now that I'm happy with that blend, I went back and forth between the 3 colours. I'm going to be adding the shine on my lid. So I'm actually going to be taking this beautiful colour called Signature from the palette. It kind of looks like a nude frosty colour, but when you apply it, it's actually like a shimmery pink, as you can see. So I'm literally just going to press that on with my finger. This is literally how I prefer to do shimmers. This brush, does actually work really well with the brush also though, but I just feel like the moisture of your finger or the heat of your finger just melts in shimmers really nicely. I'm stopping that about, you know, until there's like a quarter of the lid left. Yeah, it's just like a really nice subtle shimmer. There are some really beautiful iridescent shades in here that I haven't explored yet, so I definitely will be doing more videos with this palette, so you'll be able to see those in action another time. Yeah, cute. I'm just going to take some of that Raspberry Ganache middle shade and just blend the edge of that shimmer into the Divine colour, just so it's all beautifully blended. Yeah, so it's a really simple look, and we're just going to add a winged liner now. So the liner is also available in my box, so that is another bonus, another thing to complete your eye makeup. So now that my eyeshadow is complete on top, I'm going to be creating my wing. Another product that's also available in my box is the Fierce and Fine graphic pen. So I use this to do my wing, so I'm going to quickly show you how I use that. So for the wing, all I do is press the brush along my lash line, and I'm going to mark up my wing. I'll show you how I mean by that. So I'm going to press the liner along the lash line first. Like so. And then for my wing, I'm going to look forward and I'm going to mark a line outwards, bring it back in and fill it in. The less pressure you apply on the outside, the better. Ideally, try and follow the same point of your eye rather than trying to match them, because if you follow the same point of your eye, then they should ideally be the same. So I always follow from my lash line up. So now that I've got that line, doesn't matter if it's too messy, this side of the liner, you want to place your brush and you want to bring it in to connect. You see that? And this brush is nice and stiff enough that it gives you the control, but it still flexes with the eye, so it's super, super nice. And as you can see, it has a really fine tip. So now I'm just going to fill that in. Sometimes you might want to join back up over here as well, just so it's really smooth. But yeah, really beautiful liner. So now that we've added our winged liner using the Dolce liner, we're going to be going in to add a little bit of depth on the outer corner. So I'm going to take this, probably one of the darkest colours in the palette, which is called Melted, which is this one. I'd say this is probably another dark colour in the palette. I'm going to be taking a slightly more flatter, denser brush just to pack that on the outer corner, and then I'll go back with my other colours and just blend the edge of it. I just wanted to show you what's great about this palette is that when you press your brush in the eyeshadows, like literally no kickback happens. I'm not noticing any, like I haven't cleaned up anything under my eye, like there's been no fallout. So it's really, really good. So I'm just going to complete the underneath of my eye now. I'm going to be taking the MAC Jewel Dare liner, which has two ends, but I'm going to be taking the pencil. I'm just going to be applying that in the lash line and blending between the lashes. You can see that? And then we're basically going to repeat the same process as the top, but in opposite order. So we're going to start off with the darkest colour Melted blend, then we're going to go Divine, then we're going to go the Raspberry Ganache, and then possibly a little bit of the Toasted. I feel like with the last colour Toasted, I'm actually just going to take what's left on my brush rather than adding like a big section of more shadow, just to really blend all those shades together. See that? It just gives you that really sultry vibe. So next step is mascara. I've already curled my lashes using the Blink Heated Curler, which is also available in my edits box. This mascara is so beautiful, even if it's just simply for the packaging. So this is the LA Splash Golden Gatsby, the Bee's Knees mascara. You can see it's Art Deco themed and it's really beautiful. The brush is also really cool, has this texture here. What I will say about the formula is it's a slightly drier formula, but it hasn't flaked or anything, and I'll be quite interested to see if that then adds to the mascara not transferring and being broken down by moisture. So I'm going to apply that next. I think in terms of enjoying the formula, I'll have to see how it wears throughout the day, but it does definitely build up the lashes to have some thickness, and I like how it looks on my bottom lashes. If you do get on some mascara on your lid, just like I did, what you actually want to do is wait for it to dry and then flick it off with a spoolie, and then you won't compromise your whole eye look. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but in this amazing palette, it does feature two highlights also. So one is a bit more golden bronzy and one is a little bit more white with a pink iridescent. So I actually use that to complete my eye as well as on the cheekbone. So I'm just going to do that next. I'm just going to take my finger for the inner corner and the brow bone. I do personally like to use whatever I use on my cheek in the inner corner and brow bone. Not always, but normally that is my go-to. You can see it gives like a really nice glow. Glow, baby, glow. And then as you can see, I've already got it on this side of the face, so I'm just going to add it to this cheek. What I will say is this does have a little bit more of a glitter texture. Like, it isn't a glittery highlighter, but it has that little bit more texture to it, but still blends really nicely into the skin. Yeah, you can see. And because it has that pretty pink sort of glow, it really matches our look that we've done. So as you can see, the look really isn't complete without lashes. So I'm going to be using these lashes. So these are my favourite lash brand from the brand Trap Lashes. She's available through Instagram. You can DM her for an order, and all of her posts are showing her beautiful lashes. So if you did want to check that out, I will link that wherever's suitable on this platform. You can check those out. These ones are called the Bando Diaries, my absolute favourite. And so I'm just going to pop that on, and I'm going to do my eyebrow because you can see this guy is not done. So I just want to do a final thoughts on this palette. I do believe these are actually eyeshadows rather than pressed pigments, which is nice to have a break from the pressed pigments because they are a lot longer and harder to work with. So these blended really nice. You can see there's literally no fallout. I showed you me dipping into it, like I haven't blown the palette or anything. Like they blended really beautifully as well, which is really important. And they do have a pigment, which is nice. The only thing I would say is probably they're not as dark as they appear in here, but that might be because the top layer could have oxidized. But I'm still happy with the colour payoff. It's really, really nice. So I thought I'd just now explain the pricing of the box and some little details that you want to know. So the box itself is actually worth £195.57p, but you can get it with my link for £30.99p. So that's at an amazing 84% discount. I did want to let you know that if you do use my link, I do get a small commission from each sale, of course. And if you haven't already checked out the Agora app, that is how you're going to be able to purchase the box. The app is amazing because it has basically makeup videos and tutorials as well as reviews of honest product reviews, because it's from people like you and me, beauty influencers, normal people day to day, and they review different products. On the app you can actually earn coins, and they transfer into them buying free beauty products. So I believe when you purchase my box you can get 50 coins straight away, and I do believe you get 50 when you sign up, but we'll double check on that. So if you did want to get your hands on it, please use my link. I'll provide it in my description, in my bio, anywhere that you have access to. Please use the link that way. But yeah, I hope you really love the box. I really do too. Like I said, eyes are such a focus this year, and it's going to be definitely be a big trend because of wearing the mask. Eyes do all the speaking, all the talking, so the windows to the soul. So eyes are really important. And like I said, this palette is perfect for Valentine's Day, so get at it, girl. It's available between the 15th of January all the way to the 4th of Feb. You can actually purchase on the 4th of Feb also, but that will be the last day that you can buy it.